if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, think you're something.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi di channel saya, Dava Hydro Custom. Kali ini kita kedatangan part interior mobil yang akan di karbon celup. Jangan berlama-lama, yuk cus, langsung kita gas aja. Di sini saya menggunakan amplas dengan grid 320 secara merata. Lakukan hingga ke bagian celah-celah tersempitnya agar hasil menjadi lebih maksimal.
No hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change.
Setelah kita amplas media, lalu kita keringkan dulu supaya tidak ada sisa-sisa air yang tertinggal. Lanjut ke tahap selanjutnya. Sebelum di epoksi media, kita lapisi dulu dengan plastik primer. Untuk proses ini, media kita lapisi sebanyak 2 lapis dengan jeda kurang lebih 2-3 menit. Untuk media ini sangat diwajibkan untuk media yang berbahan plastik primer dan masih bersifat original. Tujuan ini dimaksudkan agar media menjadi lebih tahan lama dan cat yang kita lakukan tidak mudah mengelupas.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go.
Next ke tahap selanjutnya. Di sini saya menggunakan epoksi dengan jenis PU dengan perbandingan 4:1, 4 epoksi dan 1 hardener dengan ditambahkan kurang lebih sekitar 5% thinner PU. Langkah selanjutnya, kita spraykan epoksi secara tipis merata aja untuk di lapisan pertama. Hal ini bertujuan agar epoksi bisa merekat dengan sempurna.
That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no pain.
Untuk naik lapisan epoksi yang kedua ini, kita jeda kurang lebih 10-15 menit.
You can never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Oke, sekarang kita masuk ke tahapan epoksi yang kedua. Di sini epoksi kita spray agak lebih tebal merata. Dan pastikan hingga ke celah-celah tersempit. Terus disimak aja videonya, jangan di skip-skip.
Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Setelah selesai tahap epoksi, di sini media saya diamkan kurang lebih sekitar 2 jam. Karena di sini saya menggunakan epoksi berbahan yang lebih cepat kering. Jadi kita bisa lebih cepat untuk naik ke proses selanjutnya. Untuk tahapan selanjutnya, langsung saja media kita dasari dengan warna hitam. Untuk proses ini juga saya lakukan sebanyak 2 lapis. Dan untuk di tahap awal ini kita lakukan secara tipis merata saja hingga ke bagian celah-celah tersempitnya. Dan dikarenakan bahan kertas film karbon yang akan kita gunakan berwarna putih transparan, maka untuk media wajib kita dasari dengan warna hitam.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Setelah media telah selesai kita dasari hitam, media kita keringkan minimal 2 jam sebelum masuk ke proses tahap pencelupan. Tahap selanjutnya kita masuk ke proses pengukuran bahan water film yang akan kita gunakan. Untuk kertas film yang kita gunakan, kita wajib memberi minimal 3 cm secara keliling. Jadi tidak boleh dibikin press atau pas-pasan. Dan kertas film jangan lupa kita beri isolasi untuk sebagai pembatas. Di sini saya menggunakan isolasi yang terputus-putus. Tapi ada juga beberapa teman yang menggunakan full isolasi tanpa diputus-putus. Tapi setiap orang memiliki cara dan triknya masing-masing. Tapi kalau saya sudah terbiasa menggunakan trik ini. Dan sekarang masuk ke proses inti kita, yaitu pencelupan. Untuk di proses ini disarankan kita untuk lebih tenang pada saat penghamparan media kertas film ke air agar tidak berantakan. Pastikan gelembung-gelembung udara yang terjebak di dalam kertas water film itu harus dihilangkan sebelum penyemprotan aktivator, dan jangan lupa disekat agar pada saat penyemprotan aktivator itu kertasnya tidak langsung buyar berantakan kemana-mana. Untuk aktivator yang saya gunakan, ini saya menggunakan aktivator racikan sendiri, dan untuk banyak takaran itu kita feeling aja. Dan untuk teman-teman yang masih pemula, untuk memastikan apakah aktivator itu sudah pas atau belum, bisa dengan mencelupkan tangan ke media yang sudah disemprotkan. Apabila dia sudah lebur, berarti itu sudah pas. Apabila masih terasa lengket, berarti itu aktivatornya masih kurang.
Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Nah, untuk di proses ini ada sedikit insiden kecil terjadi. Di mana saat saya menyemprotkan aktivator itu, trigger semprotan saya patah. Di mana aktivator yang saya semprotkan itu saya rasa masih kurang cukup, tapi dikarenakan bahan yang sudah saya gunakan lumayan besar dan daripada mubazir, maka saya coba akali dengan menggunakan media yang agak lebih kecil. Dan alhamdulillah masih berhasil, walaupun di sebelah ujung atasnya itu masih terlihat kurang aktivator, tapi masih bisa diatasi. Nah teman-teman, inilah hasil pencelupan kita. Untuk proses selanjutnya tinggal kita keringkan dan tinggal lanjut kita clear coat. Oke, disimak terus ya sampai selesai. Lanjut aja kita racik clear coatnya. Di sini saya menggunakan clear PU dari produknya Belcoat tipe 6300 dengan perbandingan 2 clear, dan 1 hardener. Dan dengan ditambahkan 10% thinner PU agar hasilnya semakin glossy. Menurut saya Clear Belcon 6300 ini termasuk tidak rewel dan tingkat glossinya juga dapat. Dan untuk kering sentuh itu sekitar kurang lebih 6 jam sudah dapat dipegang tangan. Dan untuk kekerasan kuku itu kurang lebih minimal 1 minggu. Setelah itu clear kita biarkan dulu kurang lebih 3 menit. Kita biarkan dulu hingga buih-buihnya menghilang, baru kita spraykan. Untuk lapisan pertama kita spray tipis merata aja. Jangan lupa bagian celah-celah sempit diutamakan. Oke, terus disimak ya kawan. Jangan di skip sampai selesai.
You can still go, even when there's no hope. You can still go. I never answer to no, man. I still go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief.
Untuk lapisan pertama kita jeda 10-15 menit, tapi jangan terlalu kering.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 go,
Oke, sekarang kita masuk lapisan kedua. Untuk kali ini kita spray agak tebal, merata. Karena di lapisan ini kita mengejar tingkat kekilapannya. Tapi jangan lupa kita utamakan dulu di bagian celah-celah sempit yang kawan, agar tidak terjadinya clear beleran atau meleleh.
You can still go, even when you feel slow, you can still go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go.
Oke teman-teman, inilah hasil dari pengclearan kita hari ini. Menurut saya untuk clear ini tingkat kekilapannya cukup baik, dan untuk kestabilan kilapannya pun juga sangat stabil. Oke, sekian dulu video kita. Semoga bermanfaat. Nantikan video-video kita selanjutnya. Jika ada pertanyaan, tulis saja di kolom komentar. Untuk yang berminat mengenai jasa karbon celup, sudah saya sertakan kontak di kolom deskripsi. Silakan dicek aja. Untuk lokasi kita berada di Pontianak, Kalimantan Barat. Jangan lupa di like, komen, dan subscribe. Aktifkan tombol lonceng supaya mendapatkan notif video-video terbaru dari channel kita. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.